Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Carlo for TQTV, and I have my co-host Paul, aka Paulie the Pineapples, over next to me. One day he is going to throw a Dole can of pineapples at me, and we are not sponsored by Dole, but he is still going to do it anyway. Paul, what's up?
Or you're going to find yourself sleeping with the fish if you keep calling me Polly. We're going to go to the mattresses. Yeah. Not much. Same, having a great day. Been gaming, watching some movies, things like that.
Well, this is something I want to cover. I know we're a little late on it, but Jenna Ortega, man, she is a leading actress in Hollywood. She has come out and said something very unique and interesting, and I think it signals to Hollywood how some people feel right now, right? So, in a recent interview with MTV, she was asked if Tim Burton would call her with an idea for, like, Edith Scissorhands. And this is, knowing that Tim Burton wouldn't touch Edward Scissorhands. This is just thrown out as, like, an idea from MTV if she would do something. And, Jenna said some really smart stuff here. She said, I love that there's a lot more female leads nowadays. I think that's so special, but we should have our own. I don't like it when it's like a spinoff, she continued. I don't want to see like Jamie Bond, I want to see another badass. Definitely leave it. And this kind of matches what Bond star Daniel Craig said in 2021. Why should a woman play James Bond when there should be a part just as good as James Bond, but for a woman? And basically, Jenna, being a leading actress in Hollywood, this is like a signal that says to everybody, wake up a little bit here. Stop gender swapping every character because you think it's going to sell or you think it's going to hit with the social media crowd, and listen up. Take existing female characters that have already been written, make them stronger, make them more of a subject in the movie, or make them the subject of a movie, or just write new roles and create new female characters that are strong. But don't take existing movies and say, hey, you know what? It's a trend right now and we got to swap it to be the other gender because it's going to sell more. Jenna is giving you a great idea here. And I agree wholeheartedly with this. I love it. I love it when I see new female characters come out and they're strong and they represent today society. They represent the people today or the ideas. It's great. But I wouldn't want to see a female Marty McFly. I just don't think it would make it a better movie or a better concept.
Oh, Marsha. You could just hear your Biff now.
Yeah. So, Paul, what do you think about this? How do you feel? Because you're also a movie lover like me, and you're into pop culture and entertainment. How do you feel?
Pretty much the same. I think, especially the talk of making the next James Bond a female is, why? Why do we have to do that? Why? James Bond is James Bond. There are some times where it kind of can work into what they're doing. Like, remember Doctor Who? They made a big deal because they switched Doctor Who to a female for the last generation. Because of the way Doctor Who regenerates, they made that work. To actually just flip James Bond and go, okay, now the son James Bond is Jamie Bond. That's, there's no reason to. If you want a strong spy character like James Bond in those kind of situations, make a strong spy character like James Bond in those kind of situations. And don't name her something close that is kind of a gotcha. Just give her own identity. You could even introduce her in a James Bond movie. They've done stuff like that before as well. There is no reason to play this gender swap game just because, well, we think the fan base will react better, or we need more female leads. Okay, create more good female lead parts. There's no reason to take a male lead and make it a female.
Yeah.
Imagine if they took like the Little Mermaid and made it the Little Merman. So, okay, it doesn't work that way either,
I liked the Little Mermaid growing up, right? Like, I enjoyed those cartoons. And you're right. If they did that all of a sudden and made it the Little Merman, I would be like, what is going on? This is not the same. They completely switched it up. And I gotta agree with Jenna Ortega. And she is a smart, thriving actress, and she's good at what she does. She's very talented. And I think this is a wake-up call to the industry.
Right. They just need to be, instead of trying to take something that's already there and change it because they think they'll gain an audience like that. Because, okay, let's look at, and I may take heat for this because some people think it's a great movie. I personally didn't think they did it well. Ghostbusters. They did the gender swap thing on Ghostbusters. They gave it the all girl crew, and they made them kind of like wacky mirror images of the male versions. Didn't work for me. And some people really like that movie, but And even Dan Aykroyd said it's okay, but they took something that was already there and they tried to do this whole swap thing because, well, we need more female led movies like this. Okay, they could have created their whole new thing. There was no reason to do that, and I don't think it for me and for a lot of other people because it didn't do well. The movie didn't do well. So look at that and go, yeah, maybe we need to come up with our own stuff. Yeah, maybe we need to. Again, you can write stuff in that universe or like that, but it doesn't have to be specifically a mirror of that. Because trust me, some of us are getting tired of the multiverse thing. Okay, well, it's in this universe, instead of a male, it's a female. Instead of it's a guy, it's a duck or it's a pig. And, stop it. So yeah, I agree with Jenna too, and I believe it's Ortega, not Ortega.
Sorry, Jenna.
You're
Paul
bad with
always,
names.
yeah, I'm always bad with
A-
last names.
Any complaints with names, please email Carlo.
Or send Paul a pineapple.
Yeah, right. Okay. So yeah, I agree with her totally. They need to be more creative. There's no reason to keep doing this. For everyone that does well, you're gonna have 20 more that don't do well, and then you're gonna go, well, this doesn't work anymore. Then you're not gonna want to make those movies at all, male or female. Okay, well, thank you very much. So yeah, let's not do that.
Well, everybody, drop your comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? Do you think Jenna's on the right side here and they should do this? Or do you think we're wrong? And put those comments below. Let's see what happens. All right, later, everybody. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for watching.